guys gather in the vestibule that's open here. The rain continues to drizzle down, and you see Fatal walking, perhaps a little dejectedly, to the car.
Fatal, you can come back inside.
All you do is ask me to shoot at things, and I never see anything. Except for that one guy.
Fatal, we still love you.
I'm going to go see if the car is still here.
We appreciate you.
Speaking of cars, hey, Dead Hand, there's a bunch of cars around the side of the building here.
Wow, you guys go check out the car. I'm going to dig up a grave.
All right, so that's what Triage is going to be doing for a while.
Yikes.
Is there like a shovel around? I just want to find out if this guy was infected. It's very important for Triage.
Gamble's going to talk to Dead Hand and be like, hey, I think we have enough parts between all these cars to
I'm just trying to find
sure one of them's working.
Yeah, I'm going to try
the one with the large gun.
Yeah, I like this gun. You know what? I'll take 10. So I have plus 12. I'll take 10.
It starts up. It sputters a bit, like it hasn't been started in a while. You might need to run it for a bit, but it definitely is starting.
That was easy.
I'm going to go...
Does it need fuel? Because we can get fuel.
It's about 3/4 full.
I'm gonna check the yellow pickup truck to see if it starts.
Yes, it also starts.
Gas levels?
It's about half tank on that one.
All right.
So give me a strength check, Triage.
How that?
You're doing a good job of removing dirt from the top of where a dead body is laid.
Diggy hole.
This ATV does not start up.
Okay. Well,
it looks like it's in good shape.
Hey, Dead Hand, you think you can get this thing to start so we can move it? Because we can take the pickup truck, too.
The battery is corroded as fuck.
Oh. Well, there's your problem.
We got some coke?
We can probably push start it, though.
I mean, we could probably just push it out of the way between the two of us. Between me and Dead Hand, we could definitely push the ATV out of the way.
There you go.
Hey, Jolt, give me a strength check.
I got one. Oh!
Wow.
Your shovel breaks ground and you smell a rotting whiff of ripe and rotting smell of decay come up from the ground as the tip of your spade sinks into something much more moist and giving than the ground around it.
Wonderful. I'll use the spade to just crack the ribcage open and take a look.
Go ahead, and as you're cracking that, you're going to need a strength check.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm. And I need you to give me a fortitude save to avoid barfing. You successfully found that this was a human being, not a roach creature.
Awesome. I'm going to sigh in relief and
then just kick some dirt over it and just walk?
No, rebury it properly.
All right.
Campbell's going to climb in the yellow pickup, crank it up, and 3-point turn it around these trees. I'll take a 27 to my drive check.
Yeah, man. You were able to maneuver that guy, back it out, do the 3-point turn, and drive it out onto the dirt path, no problem.
And then Dead Hand ran it over with a Humvee.
Beep, beep.
Also just going to say we just back it up to the door here so we can load up all the goodies. And we wreck far too many vehicles to not take free vehicles.
What is this? You guys don't even care if I am watching the other vehicle now.
Oh, no.
Is it still there?
Yes.
Can you drive?
I'm sure I can figure it out.
Oh, God.
I'll be right there.
So wait, are we getting our own vehicles now, guys?
I mean, we're just taking vehicles back to the barracks.
Give me an intelligence check.
All right.
There doesn't seem to be any gas in this vehicle.
Yeah. Well, blue van it is.
Markings on this van?
It's got the blue on blue Seal Corps logo.
With all the awful piles of corpses and stuff we found around here, there's no way they didn't stuff bodies in the rape van.
Yeah, I'm going to check that first.
There are no bodies stored in the rape van. In fact, it's empty. It smells of cigarette butts, and there's an overflowing cigarette ashtray.
Some moldy candy in the back, too.
And a Game Boy.
You're terrible. You're all terrible people.
Somebody was trying to collect a kid from a village.
Le drive check.
Hey, look at that. You did a
Of course
thing.
I'm going super well now.
Do all of you know how to drive except for... Whoa.
Fatal.
Yeah. Fatal hasn't had a whole lot of opportunities to really go to the DMV.
As a,
Fatal, you can ride with me.
He says, I like your van. He's pretty cool.
Thank you. I'll even let you drive it sometimes.
If you want.
Guys, we should load up all the equipment the Roach Boys left behind.
Loading all these duffel bags I found, the navy blue backpack.
Yeah. That's why I backed the truck up. Like, just shove everything into the truck. Yeah, Campbell's going to go in here and grab this aluminum case full of stuff. There's lots of stuff. Like, there's a screenshot of every container in the freaking Discord, too.
Have we come across an OICW rifle?
Not that I've seen so far.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Campbell's gonna radio. It's like, oh, I also found a couple of journals. Another one from Dove and one from somebody named Tessier.
Tessier?
Anything juicy?
I haven't read the second one yet. But yeah, so she met with somebody named Queen, and they went to the island's radio tower, and she left a Morse code signal in here, which I'm a little rusty, but I'm pretty sure it says brother.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't WrestleMania 8 Hogan versus, like, Sid?
I don't know. I don't actually keep up with wrestling.
I do.
Of course you do. You're Canadian. It's like required by law. I understand that. It's okay. All right, so you guys ready to move along?
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what's nice about these vehicles is they don't have monkey scat or anything horrible. Where to next, gentlemen?
Back to the barracks.
Back to the barracks.
All right, back to la barracks.
So now this might be a little bit metagaming, but I'm guessing I'm carrying the laser designator.
Yeah, Fatal's got it.
Fatal.
Oh, so I have it.
Okay, because it has other possibilities, but it's good to know because that target designator can come into handy offensive future. Because now we have a card up our sleeves.
You're a card.
Also, we also have one of the extra.
You do have a card up your sleeve.
Yeah. Somebody has access to a death laser.
And you
Right.
Really.
And you have a laser designator that sends coordinates, exact coordinates.
Yeah, I was like, this is gonna be useful.
Which is funny because that is not something I intended early on,
Right.
but that's an absolute thing.
But I'm guessing it's one of those like I probably can't use it more than once. If I use it more than once, it's because I'm really fucking lucky.
I mean, it
The
sounds like a
helmet.
good way to clear an airport full of slippery
Right, exactly.
Like,
Good to make it clear. I don't know how powerful this laser is, so
we'll
I'm
find
pretty
out.
sure after I fire it, there's going to be a lot of people really confused with a lot of questions.
Well, we'll certainly try.
Now you have.
We've been hanging out and petting Project Einstein.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm going to have a hard time actually getting away because I'm going to feel somebody's going to like want an autopsy and be like, no.
It's
That's
actually
a good
no. It's called a vivisection when you cut them apart while they're living.
Oh, okay. That's even worse. So no.
And on
That's
animals when they're dead, it's called a necropsy.
Yeah, no, we're not giving him Ziggy.
We're not. None of those are on the table.
We'll
You
just
can
have
go
to
to
say,
the-
no, we did not. This dog is not it.
Not
A normal dog.
Though we did find out some useful stuff. So we got the dog, we got the kid, looking for Angel Light. We got a AI with the pony. Though I don't know if I'm going to give that one away. I'm probably going to hide her in my belongings, maybe.
Considering we know it's a cult that wants to end the world, do we want to give any of this stuff to them?
Well, here's the thing. That's what you know.
Yeah.
And your character hasn't necessarily. You can talk about that as a group because you have certainly have had a lot of time talking about this. So let's while we're loading this in and waiting on stuff, we're going to talk about what happened on the island last. A little recap on that.
Oh,
so this
yeah,
is
laboratory.
this is
Cockroach people.
yeah. This is the second day, and around 3 to 4. You guys had dealt with cockroach people, parasitoid roaches, which was a wonderful, fun thing. Your character, Gamble, that guy Valhalla, I don't know if Cypher is a member of a motorcycle gang or anything, but he fucking looks like one.
But fine, he is.
Okay, cool.
It makes you happy,
Cool,
he
man.
is.
Well, why not, right? I just see an opportunity because the guy looks like he would be a member of this particular motorcycle gang that in universe is where that guy Valhalla is from, called the Sons of Odin, which are like the replacement for the Hell's Angels.
That actually definitely fits with all the Norse stuff Cypher has
Right,
in
so
his beard.
exactly,
So,
and that's why I just sort of like that particular motorcycle band or motorcycle gang is like super Norse.
Yeah.
But with that being said,
They're equal opportunities employers.
So, but basically, I just wanted to say that Gamble, if that situation's true, Gamble would have recognized that the guy Valhalla's body, headless as it was, or even before when you met him, was wearing the same colors, on the vest as that other character that you have come in with.
Finally.
So we are back at the barracks, or we're just leaving?
Yeah, and I'm putting you guys back at the barracks here.
Okay.
We were left the laboratory in our convoy of stolen vehicles.
Okay.
Convoy.
A stolen
didn't like
vehicle.
everybody has to drive one.
I think
truck.
Fatal got in the van with somebody.
Me, I took the van.
Yeah, it was a van,
Campbell
a
took the pickup
Humvee,
truck.
and a pickup truck.
Or did I go for the Jeep? No, I went for the van.
You went for the rape van.
Man, I don't even remember that.
See, that's what you guys keep me around for. It's definitely not my personality.
At least
Yep.
we know we can come back and get more if we need to.
I think we took the only Humvee. I mean,
Well, no, but to get more vehicles if we need more vehicles.
Oh yeah, we have another gun Hummer now.
Oh.
Hopefully it doesn't die by giant spider.
Hey, that sacrifice was awesome.
Oh yes, it was completely awesome. this
Fuck
time.
that spider.
I'd rather not.
I did.
All right, yeah. I mean,
It was car,
vehicular.
just like car versus human, it was car versus.
Whee!
All right, so you guys have pulled that in there. Ready to want the Econo, the van. The Econoline van.
I think you should leave that thing outside. It's for attracting slippery when wet, aka children for candy.
Oh. Oh, but I liked his rape van inside. As you guys had come back before inside, you remember that your friend Raul was still completely frozen in his cocoon state.
Still, eh?
We're just moving around a lot just to get the.
Got a feel for it?
Well, not just the feel.
Unlock all the areas.
Yeah, because we know where everything is. We're securing the perimeter. That's what we're doing. Yeah.
Yes. We're being security conscious.
So far, you don't see Miette. You don't see the robot Spot, her pony, and you don't see the kid.
So I'm definitely looking. I'm gonna start with taking a tour around the outside. Oh, you know what? No, I'm gonna start by going to the security. So
It's-
do you need me to make a check, search, listen?
I mean, you can contact her by talking to her if you want to try to talk to Miette.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to talk to Miette.
All right. She responds by teleporting into the room with you. She says, "Hey, welcome back. Bonjour." Ho, ho, ho. And she giggles.
Yeah, we just took out some cockroaches. Everything being good around here?
No, the kid's a
Whoa.
jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
so he's sort of locked in a cell right now.
Do you have cams on him?
Of course I have cams on him. I have cams on this entire building.
I know you do.
I see everything and I know everything, dead hand. So, hey, that's really weird about those bug people, huh?
Oh, you saw that? Yeah.
You said something about it, didn't you?
Yeah, the bug people. Those bug people were sure weird. Yeah, we thought there were people till they weren't. So we took care of that. So we shouldn't have any.
That sounds
hopefully
like
we
a
don't have any
parasitoid roach to me. Those things
That was
are.
definitely.
Yeah.
Do you have more info on that?
Well, I have access to the files that you had access to. I was reading up on them while you were gone.
Good. I'm glad you're doing your research and your homework.
Oh, yes. Due diligence.
Was there, other than him being a jerk, did we have any visitors?
No? I mean, I shot a few squirrels, but there's no one to tell me I can't shoot squirrels because Raul's just sitting there and he's not moving. He's not even drinking his tequila. I thought he liked tequila.
He does like tequila, but I think he's in kind of a weird coma and nap thing.
Oh, that's right. You guys wanted to save him, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, downstairs, Gamble's gonna pick up a pool cue and poke Raoul with it.
I was gonna swat at him when he
Sure
does it.
you want to do that? Okay.
mean-
So you poke him and it dents a little bit, and then like when you pull the cue out, it like undents.
Oh, that's just creepy. He just puts the pool cue back down.
Yeah, it's kind of like soft and crunchy at the same time.
So I'm gonna go on the radio.
Mhm.
Be like, when do you guys got to check the kid? He's in the cell downstairs.
Not it.
Got it.
I'll go.
Gamble hates a lot of things about this island.
Also, I think the blood hasn't fully dried from Boomer.
Can you move me down to the next floor, Jace? Blah.
Do we still have the graphic of all the dead blood all over the place? No. Oh,
Yeah.
that's hilarious though.
The dog barks at you. Bark, bark! And he wags his tail all happily excited. And then the spot dog is standing next to him and mimicking him.
Oh, that's awesome. Yes.
I pat
I love it.
the real dog on the head, And I say bark, bark back to it. And I just look at the robot and shake my head.
So Ziggy comes over to your side, and he looks inside the cell, and the kid sits there on a blanketless steel bed cot, looking sullen, which is pretty much how he already looks.
Say, Sal, ça va? Which means, are you okay?
Yeah. What do you care?
Well, that sucks being locked up.
Yeah, it does. You gonna let me out of here? Or is this where you guys were planning on keeping me all along?
No, this is where Miette put you, apparently.
She's crazy. I don't know why you would even put a little boy, like, under... You guys are the worst.
Yeah, probably.
Can you let me out of here?
Hold on. And I look over at the robot. Hey, Miette, can you unlock the cell, please?
The Miette side of the robot bounces, like, kind of like on its haunches, and then the cell door beeps and unlocks and opens an inch.
I'll push it open the rest of the way.
Thank you. Ugh.
I'll follow him very closely, try to whisper so that Miette can't hear. I don't trust her.
So I'm going to... quick. When we met his father, who was with me?
You and Serpent. Yeah,
It was just me and Serpent? I was trying to remember if there was another person.
you and Serpent.
Okay. So I'm going to have a talk with this
Back
kid.
in.
So nobody else knows about it. Cool. All right. I'm going to have a talk with him. So before I do that, though, I'm going to ask Miette, so what did the kid do?
Oh, you know, kid things. I think he was trying to blow me up.
Huh. And how was he trying to do that?
I don't know. He was messing with, like, wires and stuff, and he was, like... You know the unhooked wire that's, like, on the panel beneath your feet?
Yeah.
He was messing with that. And I was like, well, I don't know the schematics of this place. So I was like, oh, my goodness, what should I do? And I was like, I know. And so I totally lied to him, and I got him to go inside the chat. We were going to play hide and seek. So he hid, and I didn't seek. I locked him. Kids are stupid.
Playing hide and seek with you is a bad idea.
Yeah, especially because I could see everything. Hey. So, yeah, he was also, like, talking about, like, leaving.
Oh, I bet he was. That's what
I
I'm gonna talk to
figured
him about.
I didn't trust him. But I really think I'm doing a really good job as babysitter.
So far, he's not dead.
No, he's not dead.
That's a plus.
Well, he is a
you
SEAL
might
Corps
not-
employee. It is my job to look out for him.
I'm glad you think so.
It's not a matter
I'm
of
guessing
thinking. It's
it-
assigned to me in my databases.
Cool. Are we assigned to you in your databases?
No, of course not. You're not SEAL Corps employees.
I can change that.
Could you?
Sure, but let me talk to this kid first. I'll get back to this.
Okay.
I'm gonna go downstairs. So I'm gonna call the kid over. I'm like, hey kid, let me talk to you real quick.
Poof. The hologram appears in the middle of the room around you guys.
Nah.
Kid, is he coming? Is he just standing there?
The kid says, what? You know I'm playing
Come here.
pinball. Wait till I'm done.
But I lean up against the pinball machine and just say, so I've met your father.
Oof.
He's alive.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
If that's true, then what's my father look like?
French guy.
Oh, that's a good one. So you describe I presume you're describing
I
the
presume
character.
I've never seen a picture of the guy, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I was all bald dude with French bald dude with glasses, but I totally guessing.
It's like, well, I mean, I don't know if that like you could have seen a picture of him. You were in our house after all.
I could have.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
talked
could
to
have.
him.
You didn't think about
Not
that,
for very
huh?
long. So straight up, he's alive, but he's been captured, and he's probably the reason we're here.
Captured?
For him to cooperate, yeah, one of the things was that we needed to get you back alive. And that's my plan, is to get you back alive. Now, I can't get you back alive if you're stuck in a security room playing with high voltage wires that do not know what go to what, because that is an easy way to make you not alive.
I got Boy Scout skills.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
But that stuff has been damaged, and I'm afraid to play with it. So let's not play with it. Yeah?
No, I think you're afraid of a lot of things.
Have
You can't even climb up a fence.
Valid. But I also just killed 4 people that were human
Mm-hmm.
cockroaches. So don't try me, kid.
And you're afraid of spiders?
I killed a spider with a truck. Don't play with me, kid.
I remember that spider was dead, and then you were like, should I throw this explosive at it or not? You know, you guys suck. Ugh.
Do you want to try this?
Back in the cage.
I ask him as he walks away, do you want us not just to leave you alone and see what you do on your own? Because we can do that.
Whatever, I'm just a kid. It's not like I have any rights.
You can do this the easy way or the hard way. Just trying to get you to do it the easy way.
I'm gonna get a drink.
Some yet. Let's go have a conversation upstairs in the security.
Okay.
Go back upstairs and to the security room.
And then a moment later...
I'm just looking over your teeth.
So she's sitting on a chair with her legs crossed, and she's sort of like rocking back. You know, her legs are like rocking back and forth like a kid is sitting on a stool that's too high for them. Also, the rest of you guys see her just playing with the spot dog. So she's giggling, and the spot dog is doing like little maneuver tricks. They're not very exciting, but Ziggy seems to find this extremely fascinating. He keeps trying to sniff its ass. Hey, what's up? She says to Dead Hand.
So, I kind of like shoo her off the chair so I can. So
she floats up onto the countertop.
So, I'm curious because I don't know that much about you. What was your main objectives when they first created you, if they told you anything?
Well, I was a prototype AI, and as the first one out the door, I didn't have all the features that others had, so they decided that they were going to use me as a greeting and helper AI at the Welcome Center, and I effectively became the Welcome Center. And they gave me all the information I needed to know about welcoming new people to the island and getting them situated in their new surroundings.
Do you miss that?
No, everyone's dead.
I mean, if there were people who were alive again and things were back to normal, would you continue to want to do that?
I enjoy serving. And I suppose that I don't have any desire to want or not desire. It's what I was programmed to do. So, yes, I would go back.
How loyal are you to their creators?
Loyalty?
I mean, loyalty, I guess, for an AI concept would be kind of hard to say. I don't know how to better describe it. If you had issues with your current employers, would you be interested in working for other ones?
I don't work for employers.
Well, somebody created you. And
yeah, my creator. Yeah, of course. My purpose is to complete the task that my creators set out for me, of course.
Okay. And you would stay 100% if somebody gave you an alternative side of your normal creation protocols.
That's don't really understand what you're saying, unless you mean by hooking me up over here that I've learned and grown more. So I have additional protocols now.
So, if they were to come and firebomb you, would you be okay with that?
I don't understand what you mean.
Some of your creators are decided that this location should no longer exist. That includes you.
I find that hard to believe.
I give her the information about...
And she just doesn't seem to understand the premise. There's just not at all something in her wheelhouse of understanding.
I'm beginning to see the limitations. But this is really what I wanted. Because if I can know her main operation processes, I can figure out how far she would betray us, if she was to betray us.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, down in the room, her robot is happily playing with the dogs, and the arcade machines are playing their start screens and attract screens over and over. Raoul's tequila is evaporating in his hand. Fatal is relaxing on a couch. Gamble is relaxing on a couch. Triage.
I've actually gone outside.
What are you doing out there?
I'm going to take a look around, make sure nothing's sneaking up on us.
Okay.
And while I'm doing that, I'm going to see about unloading these 50 cals.
Okay, so I'm not seeing your character just because I just don't happen to see him. Leftmost map. Got you. I see him. You're on the top.
Yeah.
And you're looking at unloading them? Yeah. Okay. So you're walking across the parapet. And you, of course, are just seeing, the flies that buzz around the corpses that have pooled into liquids outside. And approaching the gun, it turns to look at you. with its camera eye, but it doesn't seem to have anything against you, and you don't have any problem unloading the 50 caliber ammunition from that particular gun.
Great. I mumble about some bad ammo and how I gotta get it cleaned out and carry the ammo box away.
Okay. Give me a bluff check in the tower.
Oh boy. Oh god.
He's way too Canadian to be bluffing an AI.
I know, right?
I'm about to say this is a terrible idea. I could have just done this as a process.
Did you need Dice Tower?
Yes, please. Well, you have no way of telling whether we're successful or not, but you hope that you've
Really
been
don't.
convincing.
And carry the ammo down to the into the hatch and down to where it came from.
Okay. So, well, are you going to continue doing that for the other two?
No, I'm just gonna go down there with this one for now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So, Fatal, Gamble, Dog, AI. What are you guys up to?
Gamble's resting his eyes, just kind of leaned back, relaxing for a few minutes.
Yeah, Fatal's kind of dozing off.
Okay.
Something, horrific cockroach monsters.
Now, you guys checked out the cockroach monsters, and let's talk about your objectives overall that you've discovered along the way. There is the submarine coordinates that you guys know that there's supposed to be a submarine, and that the way to find said submarine is supposed to be located in the maintenance garage across the river, or across that river area, across a broken bridge back towards the town. And you haven't gone back to check on that, but so the coordinates and stuff, the information was found when you were going through the character Mole Cricket's personal notes in his bungalow. There was, of course, the smoke that you guys investigated, and it was the members of former industrial espionage teams that had been taken over by parasitoid roaches and were looking for more friends. There is also the Morse code signals that you've been receiving from in the evening that are being transmitted at the top of the island's most prominent peak towards the center of the island.
Stop. That's something new that we have not covered before.
You did.
Morse code signals? What? We found information about a Morse code signal to broadcast, but that's it.
You guys have seen lights at night up at the top. Jolt did, at least. He might not have shared it with you. But when Jolt was on duty the one evening, he had seen lights flashing.
Oh.
Yes, I also remember I saw those lights approximately where the roach hive, I guess we'll call it, was.
Well, you saw the smoke from the roach from the roach hive. You saw the light coming from the tower, the radio tower area.
That's right.
And the other thing that was on the table yet was the power plant still had about an hour's left of work to be done on that fourth generator. That's if you guys wanted to get the power up to full.
We need to get the power up to full.
We do.
So those are what's up. So if you guys want to discuss episode 0 at all, this would be a good time to sort of bring it up. Things that your characters learn. For example, Fatal knows a little bit more details about the group that you guys are working for example, because of where he's been. And I would even say, Deadhand, you give me a streetwise check in the dice tower, please.
Oh, it's not one of the ones I'm amazing at. Okay. Nope.
Despite that, I'm going to give you some situational modifiers for the fact that you have stated in the past that your character is into conspiracies and conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
But with that being said, you don't know anywhere near as much as Fatal, so
I probably don't.
You've heard that that Apocrypha is a Eastern European think tank that largely seems to be privately funded by Russian oligarchs and other former Soviets. That after the fall of after the Cold War has ended and the fall of the Iron Curtain, these people sort of went into private business for themselves. A lot of Soviet scientists and stuff, and organized under this group called themselves Apocrypha, and that is largely what you know about it. And Fatal, go ahead and tell them what you remember if you can.
I remember that it was a group that, well, we know that worshipped something, and they're mainly meant to try to end the world, from what I remember, that they just want to get enough technology and whatnot to carry out their plan.
Yeah, they're definitely an apocalypse cult.
Oh, fun.
And they believe in a very hard, weird, conservative, like biblical stance using old scriptures, Judean Christian sort of scriptures that have been taken out. Obviously, they take their name Apocrypha from the fact that their beliefs have come from this cult sort of view on the Christian Bible.
Yeah.
But hey, they like making money too.
I'm going to radio to Dead Hand and say, hey, I got some bad ammo over here at the tower. Can you come give me a hand with this?
Yeah, all right. And I decide to go help him. Where are you at?
Right by the entryway.
Oh,
Hey,
got
Jace, are you able to turn on party vision so we can see where each other are?
Party vision! Also, within the past 24 hours, the weather has gone from the normal overcast mist that is associated with the island itself to a heavy downpour and thunder and lightning.
Very, very frightening.
Wow,
Yeah,
you
we
guys
can
have
get
been
up
at
some
it started raining it was heavily raining before, and now that you guys are back at this location, it's about 4 p.m. I'm going to say it's about 4:20. Ho, ho, ho. And, and that it's lightning has begun. Dead Hand, you step out onto the parapet.
Now, where are you?
I'm underneath the tower, the one by the entry gate.
Oh, right.
You cross the thing, and he comes crawling down the ladder.
I'm going to whisper very quietly so he can barely hear me. I don't trust me yet. Can you put a remote detonator inside this ammo box?
Sure.
I don't want her killing us when we try to leave.
Sure. I go ahead and do that. This will be a good poopy trap if anybody comes in here.
Well, no, I'm going to load this back up in the cannon up top.
This is a great booby trap if anybody comes in here.
Great.
And I go ahead and do that. Do you need me to roll?
Yes.
I take 10.
Okay.
Plus 15 is 25.
Okay. 25 is it? Rig it. With some explosives. What do you, what exactly is the situation work it out with between Jolt and you? Tell us what you're doing.
So, Triage is really paranoid about AI, apparently.
Apparently.
And he thinks that if we try to leave in a way that she doesn't like, she might just shoot us with these 50 cal guns. So he wants to put a remote activated explosive in the ammo can that he's then going to reload onto the gun that he just took it from. So if we need to leave without her killing us, we can blow up the gun.
Mm-hmm. That would require you guys to attach the explosive device to the gun itself.
Not the ammo can?
Yeah, you can do it. You can attach it to the ammo can. No, absolutely. And then just...
I'm going to reload the ammo can. I just want the explosives inside the ammo can so she can't see it.
Okay, I'm following you. Okay, yeah, absolutely. No problem. You accomplish that without any issue, and you guys are able to go back up and then reload it?
Mm-hmm. I slap it back in, and I wink at the little camera and say, good as new.
Alrighty. Bluff check, again, in the dice tower, please.
Shit.
Triage is going to get us all killed.
What?
Can't see me yet, and that worries me.
Triage is going to get us all killed by taunting Miette with stupid bullshit.
Makes sense. You guys have accomplished that task up on the parapet. Miette doesn't shoot you.
That's good. I'm going to travel to the next gun. Check that ammo.
Ammo looks good.
I say, yep, this one's good. And on to the next.
And as you would expect, the ammo in the third gun is also fine.
Did any of them have low ammo?
Not particularly. I mean, she's been killing squirrels and stuff mostly, so they're about 30 rounds low each.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
That means that she's killed 120. Is that how math works? No, 90 squirrels? Is that how math works? Yeah, she's killed like 90 squirrels, maybe.
Okay. I look around to see if there's anything that I can see that would be a viable target, a particular tree or something.
Okay,
And I'll ask
yeah.
if she can shoot it for me, just to check the calibration. Do I need to make another bluff check?
No. The gun lights up that tree perfectly.
I kind of jump a little when it goes off, and I say, awesome, okay, everything else is good. I'm going back inside. Meet the others.
So yeah, while they've been doing this, Gamble's gotten up and he's looking around in all the clothing storage for a new hoodie or a raincoat of some kind because his last hoodie got melted by acid vomit.
What about a tactical poncho?
No,
You happen to find a tactical poncho.
he puts it away.
Why no tactical
And
poncho?
he thinks...
A dumb idea that Jay started back when I was creating Gamble.
Yeah, like, it's a dumb idea. It's a real thing. It's not a dumb idea.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great thing.
Yeah, right? It's got a hoodie. So you were able to find basically like a raincoat. And digging more, give me a search check in the tower. You're able to find some Plaisir Sadiq black and gold hoodies.
Nice. Should take one of those and put them on and like take the patch that he ripped off his last hoodie and put it back on. And yeah, that's all Gamble's been doing. He's tired. He's dexterity damaged.
Have you mentioned that to the doctor?
Hey, Triage, you feeling all right after that gas?
Kind of, yeah.
Shit, man, I feel woozy. Like everything's a little sluggish.
Oh, here, no, this might help. And Triage grabs a beer and tosses it to him.
Yeah, fair enough. That's what I get for asking a Canadian for help.
It works as a cheer item.
Canadians, bringer of cheer.
Why they didn't toss me a bottle of maple syrup? Gamble just cracks the beer open and just drinks it. And of course, Jace pops open the can of beer stout.
It's a +1 morale bonus on all rolls and checks for the next 12 hours.
Uh-huh.
Not generally nutritious, but they can be lived on.
D20 apocalypse rules.
And I
Almost
need a
like
fortitude
somebody
save.
made
Because it's poison beer.
All right.
Pretty sure alcohol is technically poison.
Absolutely.
All right. So I'm guessing the beer does nothing for my dexterity damage, and Triage continues to be the worst medic in existence.
That's correct.
That's correct. Are you looking at him like, are you serious? You just drink the beer and you're fine with it. You're like, whatever.
Well, he hasn't indicated that anything's like seriously wrong.
Yeah.
Campbell just kind of glares at you for a second and just shakes his head. I mean, I don't know how to describe dexterity damage. Everything feels sluggish. I mean,
I do have dexterity damage.
yeah. I mean, like, dexterity is your ability to move and do things. Like, he feels sluggish. I mean, he got gassed. He didn't get shot.
He's got gas.
Yeah, you guys got drugged. You guys got knocked out. And he almost got face raped. Well, this video just got demonetized.
If it hasn't gotten demonetized by now.
I'm a user in good standing, thank you very much.
For real, though, like, I don't know how else to describe dexterity damage.
You're explaining it to him like, look, like, thank you for the beer, but...
Don't exactly do a damn thing. Oh, great. Now I can be...
drunk and
idle.
sluggish.
Oh, something is wrong.
No shit, Sherlock.
All right, let me see what I got in my medical kit.
Gamble's an asshole.
I mean, yeah. You guys have had a day of dealing with each other's horse shit?
Gamble's still an asshole even on the boat.
Do we have a full day to spend in bed rest?
I mean, you guys are the masters of your own destiny. You tell me.
This needs to be 24 hours.
No, we don't have 24 hours, son.
We basically need to spend a full day of complete rest. But I can help you feel better with my medical power.
So if he was feeling really adventurous, he'd start testing the various vials of medications. But Raoul is a history lesson.
Yeah, you'd need like a chemistry set or something like that.
Hang on. I've got so many colorful liquids.
Right? Like we don't know. The only one we know is that what it does is the green one, and that one.
I'm going to use my chemical kit to analyze the various liquids I have.
How many vials do you got?
I've got bright yellow, clear, pale milky pink, and pale orange, so 4.
It'll take you an hour to
that's
figure
cool.
out all that. If you guys are fine with spending another hour.
Yeah. I mean, it's torrential downpouring in the afternoon. Like, not a good time to go traveling the island. Like,
No.
washing out roads and horrific monsters coming around every corner.
Actually, no, I'm going to go up to the kitchen table for this.
Say, Gambos think we should probably get up, like, early the next day. Like, 4 or 5 a.m. and then head back to the power plant.
Do I need to roll anything?
No. You're able to take 20 for your particular skills.
Awesome. I'll get Etienne to help me out.
Okay, how are you going to go about that?
I'm going to ask him if he wants to help me with a science experiment.
He's like, what type of science experiment?
I want to know what these vials of liquid do. They were made here on the island, and, well, I want to know if they're medicine or poison.
Ooh, that's kind of cool, actually. You have 4 items. The first one, the pale orange one.
Truth serum. Well, that's interesting.
Next one is the bright yellow liquid.
Energize.
And then there was a vial containing a pale milky pink liquid.
Mutagenic inducer.
No thanks.
I gamble. There's also the clear liquid. Oh, lovely. Concentrated acid.
Jesus.
All right.
You could have found out by just injecting these.
Or drinking them. Or pouring them into my eye.
Do you guys have any other amongst you?
I've got some antitox, revival. Ooh, what?
I got nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Unless there was some in the loot that we brought back from the laboratory. Because we brought back everything.
Oh. All right, I guess I should say traitement de.
Yeah, this one was ampule of a cloudy green substance.
This is the less good healing one. Still good, but...
So yeah, there you go. That's the results of your hours worth of work. The time is now 5:20. And you guys are going to stay put for the rest of the evening, right? So what else would you like to do? Are you sure there isn't anything?
Did I ever tell you guys about the various journals that Gamble found?
Oh, yeah. Guess I'm coming back in. Wet. I'm there. All right. There.
But Gamble's going to be like, hey, so one of the things I found at that place was a journal with a Morse code.
It says that basically if you were friendly, they're trying to get the hell off the island, and you can try to communicate with them via Morse code.
I was going to ask Dance, like, does this base have any way to broadcast out a Morse code frequency?
I can check.
I mean, it does. You would just hope that they have the ability to receive it. However, with that being said, they're in the communications radio tower of the island, so...
Or at least they were at one point.
Do we want to broadcast our position yet?
Maybe not yet.
Let's hold this off.
Triage has seen a flickering light in the evening.
Oh, guys, I just remembered something. There was a flashing light, and I didn't really think too much of it. But now that you mentioned Morse code, I think it was an SOS signal.
Coming from where?
Which direction did I see it again?
In the northwest from where you're at. It's the tallest peak on the island. During the daytime, you guys can see the thing rising up above of the tree line. So it's a very prominent feature.
So probably the radio tower then.
That big radio tower on top of the mountain, yeah.
Well, shit. That sticks with Dove's journal about where she supposedly went.
Well then.
Restore power to the island and then go to the tower tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan.
So we gotta go early. I mean, because we are heading on to our 3rd day here, and I'm not getting caught up for Black Gauntlet.
In that case, we should probably catch some sleep.
Are you guys going to set a watch or anything?
We've got Miette for that.
True, you do.
Doesn't trust me yet.
I trust her for that.
Fine. We haven't done anything so far that I'm aware of that would upset her. In fact, we've been quite lenient with her. The thing is, I don't know when push comes to shove between the company and us.
So
Right now, we're not in that position.
So Campbell's just gonna say, it's like, I'll stay up first. You guys go get some rest. I'll come wake up on you in like 4 hours, or in like 3 hours.
Yeah. Hey, Miette. We're gonna get some sleep. Could you do me a favor and not shoot things while we're sleeping?
Unless it looks hostile.
Yes, unless it looks hostile. In that case, please shoot it.
Like hostile in like what way?
Evil scientists,
if it might
parasitoid roaches, giant praying mantises. Yeah, not squirrels or other semi-innocent wildlife.
Well, I've gotten really good at shooting things by practicing on those squirrels.
Good.
That's
good.
I think so. It's been fun. I've been shooting bats out of the sky too sometimes.
Yeah, those aren't hostile either.
Oh. I think I understand. So you guys are gonna go to sleep, I guess?
That's right.
Those three are. I'm going to go sit in the security room and watch the cameras with you.
Ooh, I like watching cameras. Okay, cool. I'll see you up there. And she flickers out down here.
Campbell just like visibly shudders a little bit and he gets up and heads up to the security room.